Hi, my name is Jeremy Caton. I am of Apathy's Assassin, and I am here with Luis Allison from PATH, and we have a great opportunity to help fight not only human trafficking, but child hunger. We're going to get into that a little bit later, but right now I wanted Luis to share a little bit about PATH, how it started, and how it's fighting human trafficking here in Arkansas.
Thanks, Jeremy. PATH stands for Partners Against Trafficking Humans, and we started out in 2011 as the only one in the state of Arkansas that was set aside specifically to fight sex trafficking in our state. We began as a safe house, knew that there was a need. If a girl is arrested or rescued and she doesn't have a safe place to go, she ends up back in the hands of her captors within 24 hours. That was very heartbreaking to me as a survivor, knowing how hard it is out there on the street. In addition to that, we morphed into being the experts in the state, doing community awareness, education, working with legislators to change laws to strengthen the laws here in Arkansas, and just began to meet a lot of different needs in the state. And there's a lot of new organizations that have cropped up since then, and we serve a little bit as a resource and a mentor for people starting out. But speaking a little bit about training, we do victim services training about once a month, and that's actually where I met you. So tell us, and that's when you told me that you had a song and that you wanted to get involved. So can you tell me a little bit more about what's going on with that?
Yeah, so when I heard about human trafficking, it made me mad, and I knew I had to do something. So I set out to record a single to raise awareness about human trafficking. But then I was presented with this opportunity from an organization called Academy of Dreamers. It was founded by a man named Jeremy Holderfield of Seventh Day Slumber. And he's partnered with an organization called Child Fund International. And a long story short, as long as I can find 20 sponsors for Child Fund International, he'll fund a 3-day recording in his studio. So we'll get a high quality production single that will be released on iTunes, Amazon, Spotify, everywhere that sells music. And the way this is going to work is this is going to get radio play, and it's going to raise awareness about not Child Fund International, but PATH and human trafficking. But the great thing about this is when I register this with the copyrights, is we're actually going to register it under PATH. So all the money made from royalties, from sales, is just going to flow directly to PATH and help them out financially so they can continue to put on these trainings and to serve the community. And there's actually a training coming up relatively soon here in Little Rock, so why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
Okay, it's the one in October is October 23rd and 24th here in Little Rock, and then we have one in November in Northwest Arkansas. And we have trainings at least every other month throughout the year, and sometimes every month. But you can keep up with that by going to our website, which is pathsaves.org. And I want to tell you the most important thing about this, Jeremy, I appreciate you stepping up. Without volunteers, without the people that step up and say, I'm not going to put up with this, I want to get involved, I want to help fight in the battle. The girls that we serve, the survivors that we love and take care of, cannot make it without people like you and us, people that step up to the plate and try to make a difference and take a stand against human beings being sold for personal pleasure. So that being said, I guess all we need to do is tell them how to get in touch with us.
Yeah, so I'll leave links to their website so you can find out the trainings and all the different other resources to help PATH and all the trainings that they put on. And then also I'll leave my email in the description, so that way you can email me to sponsor one of these child. I have individual packets for these children, and just the way it's set up to keep track, it has to be through this packet. So if you can email me at jeremycaton321@gmail.com, that would be great. If you just have questions, let me know and I will be happy to answer them. And thank you for helping us. At the very least, if you could share this video, if you're not in a position to sponsor anybody, the more people to see this, the more sponsors we can find, and we might possibly be able to do more than one song. So thank you very much.
Thank you.